Oh, hey everybody, welcome to the Northernlion Live Super Sunday subscriber stream. NL, why'd you go live 10 minutes early? Well, there's two reasons, one of which is I wanted to get the hype going. Send the notification out so nobody can be like, I didn't know he was going to stream the finale of Indigo Prophecy today. The other one is they don't let you run advertisements right when you start the stream. So now that we got a 10-minute little preamble, I'm just messing with you. I'm just yanking your chain. It's Sunday, August the 4th, 2019. Nothing much more to say than that. It's the first Sunday in August. And the last Sunday, I believe, of Indigo Prophecy. I've been told that, you never know. Sometimes people tell you you got half an hour left in the game. You actually got 2.5 hours. Sometimes people tell you got half an hour left in the game. You're actually on the final cutscene. I don't know, but I'm pretty confident that we're getting close to the end here. I've heard that Indigo Prophecy gets even more insane the closer you get to the end, and I'm excited. I'm not excited for the very start of this, though, because I know for a fact we have a staggering amount of stop or I'll shoot moments. So just, prepare yourself for that. Don't move or I'll shoot. That's it. It's not stop or I'll shoot. Don't move or I'll shoot. Just getting everything set up here. No fear. Everything's all hunky-dory. You just got to get your screen regions and your so-ons and your so-forths and you got to get the raviolis out of the way. You got to get the frame drops out of the way. Have you been practicing off stream? I have not been practicing off stream. Where's my camera for Indigo Prophecy, chat? Is it normally bottom right or is it normally bottom left? Either? Yeah, but that's not like imagine if you had a multiple choice question and then, it was on an exam and you went, it's one of them. You're technically right, but also you fail. See me after class. Here we go. I also borrowed Kate's controller for this because my controller had terrible right analog stick drift. So I'm esports ready at this point. Thank you for asking. Well, we're getting right into it. I did catch many shiny routes yesterday. I did. I remember we can switch. And don't we have to send one of you back this way? We gotta send somebody to distract him. Oh.
Don't move or I'll shoot.
I really thought I had it under control.
What the hell are you doing out here at this hour? Get back to your home immediately.
It's gonna take us a bit. Honestly, we're stuck in the freaking mud. This is where I would say, hey, if you're watching this on a VOD, maybe skip ahead 25 minutes. You have that luxury. The rest of us, unfortunately, have to live with the real-time decision-making process here. Nation's finest, ladies and gentlemen. Well, don't screw it up now. It takes half an hour for him to walk over there. You'll miss out on 25 minutes of high-octane gameplay.
Don't move or I'll shoot. What the hell are you doing out here?
What the hell are you doing out here? Stop or I'll shoot. What the hell are you doing out here? How did he see you? I did step into the light. I'll own up to that one for sure. Snake Eater playing in the background. Yo, this one goes out to Family Jules X. Thanks for allowing us to use Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Konami can't Content ID Match Me edition. I give my life not for honor, but for you. All I remember is and the sun, and the sun, and the tree frog. I just remember the tree frog.
Better wait for Marcus before going on.
Oh, good. Why doesn't he just go under the building? Oh, that's just an absolutely wonderful... Marcus! Marcus! Absolutely wonderful question. They're really gonna make me do it twice? Oh, yes. In fact, I wouldn't even say that this is doing it twice, because this is about the 15th time we've had sneaking around Area 51, Let's See Them Aliens 2019 edition. This is a checkpoint, though. It's gotta be. We're good, boys? Yo, checkpoint.
The only way to get to the hangar without being seen is to climb up the telephone pole and hang off of the cable.
Impossible. That pole is right under the guard's nose.
I know, but there's no other way.
It's right under the
try
guard's
to get it
nose,
the other
because
way.
he's,
Meanwhile,
300 feet
climb up the
tall.
pole. I'll try to set it up so you have enough time.
Okay, but how are you gonna get in?
I'll meet you back at the house. You tell me everything when you get back.
I gotta be honest, I didn't really follow
We'll
that.
know for sure whether there's a flying saucer in that hangar.
Let's see them aliens, Marcus! Okay, so I didn't follow any of that, but I'm pretty sure that, like all video games, it basically boils down to just get to the X. It's a very bold decision, by the way.
It's all up to you, Lucas.
It's a very bold decision to have the child... Oh, I know we have to unfold the
Hey,
movement here.
what do you think you're doing there?
I'm looking for my cat, sir.
To have the
He ran
child's
out of the
voice
house.
just be an adult.
He was on the garbage, but then he got away before I could grab him.
You're one of the Kane boys, right? Head on home, son.
Which one are you,
Shouldn't be
Kane
out
or the
prowling around
Undertaker?
alone at this hour.
By the
What about
oh
my
my
cat, sir?
word.
We'll find him tomorrow. Right now, you go on back home.
This is absolutely incredible. Actually, the most agile child in human history. He's moving so fast. Also, this is a real question. Just want to make sure we're safe here. Can you just... Oh, his hands! His hands! Are you okay? The splinters, man. But, can you just touch a telephone pole?
Don't move or I'll shoot.
Yeah, don't move or I'll shoot.
What the
Okay.
hell are you doing out here at this?
Unknown place. You just can't touch both wires at once. That's interesting. I didn't know that. No game is perfect, but Indigo Prophecy will be the standard bearer for a future generation of adventure games and would be a great candidate for a feature film. It begs to be played, understood, and obsessed over by all gamers. Look, was it 2005? 2005 was a different era, man. Can you imagine this? Can you imagine being like a real film critic and watching a movie, a 150-minute feature film based on Indigo Prophecy? This is not what I expected, to be honest. You can just pull it open. You can just pull it open.
He is dead, my lords.
Good.
Very good.
Oh, wait, I forgot. We gotta focus
the Indigo child as soon as possible.
There isn't much
on the
time.
conversation here.
The visions are becoming clearer and clearer. I've nearly got her position localized.
Move quickly. Time is short.
The child must not escape us.
The prophecy must be fulfilled. You may leave us.
This is just, of all the decisions in Indigo Prophecy, making you do a QTE to watch the cutscene just makes me very upset.
When I got the call, I didn't hesitate for 1 second.
Mine is 40
Without telling
Celsius
anyone,
outside, by the way.
Not even Tyler. All I knew is that I was supposed to go to the grave of somebody who'd just been buried that morning. Tiffany Harper, Lucas Kane's ex-girlfriend.
Tiffany's dead? It's Antarctica. Oh, it must be the one with the fresh flowers on top of it. Beautiful.
She was a good person. She didn't have anything to do with all of this.
Lucas? Oh! Stop or I'll shoot!
You didn't come here to arrest me. You know that I'm not the one responsible for all of those murders.
Oh yeah? And what makes you say that?
I hear your thoughts. I know that this case has disturbed you enough to make you listen to what I have to say.
I don't know if anything could make me ready enough for this. Great.
It's weird. No steam comes out of his mouth when he talks, like his breath was already cold. Well then, who is the real killer?
I don't know his name. I don't even know if there's anyone alive who does. All that I do know is that he's a Mayan oracle who has the power to erase all memory of his existence from anyone who sees him.
Yeah,
Why
why?
does he want to kill all of these people?
He's using the ritual to find a little girl, the Indigo child.
Why does he want this little girl?
I'm not sure. All I know is that the child is very special, and that the fate of humanity depends on her.
It's called
Oracle
storytelling,
isn't
sweetheart.
acting alone, is he?
He belongs to a secret clan who have united the most powerful beings on Earth. Their power has no limit, and they'll do anything to get the Indigo child.
It's a council of
You
people
mean
who have
the
never seen an
Orange
episode
Clan?
of Game of Thrones.
You already know about them?
I went to see one of the murderers in an asylum. He talked about the Orange
Get
Clan.
ready. Nailed it.
Oh, this is just unbelievable. But his story is consistent. It seems to fit with what I already know.
It's just that easy.
How did you learn all of this?
I just know, that's all. The
Oh,
question isn't whether
his
what I'm
story
saying
checks
is
out.
true or not.
I just know,
The
okay?
question is, are you going to help me?
Yeah, I mean, I have to see where this goes.
Help you? Why should I help you?
For the same reason that you agreed to come here this morning without alerting anyone. Because you know I'm telling the truth. Because if we don't do something quickly,
The cinematography.
cold will cover the entire planet and there won't be tomorrow.
And even if you're right, what can we do about it? Nobody's gonna believe all this. And if the Oracle really has all these powers, what can we do to stop him?
Find the Indigo child before he does, and hide her someplace safe.
Do you know where she is?
He's the most trusting police
Not yet,
officer in history.
But I'll find her. I see through the eyes of the Oracle during his visions. If he sees her, I'll see her.
This is just insane. I cannot believe I'm actually sitting here talking about saving the world with a fugitive wanted by every police department in the country.
Me neither,
You're
to
free
be honest.
to choose which side you're on. You can arrest me, or you can trust me and help me save the child. But you must decide.
I gotta trust you.
I haven't got much time.
Can I do it again?
So, either you're crazy or you're some kind of hero.
Neither one nor the other. I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I'm ready.
His hand. It's as cold as
Handshake
ice.
executed with impunity. I gotta check in with Tyler. He's not privy to all the information that's going on so far. I gotta know. I mean, last time we saw Tyler,
The entire country is now without water and
he just
electricity.
ghosted his fiancée.
The army has been mobilized to help provide shelter and basic necessities, but the cold and snow have hampered ground movement, and storms have shut down every airport in the country. Scientists are still unable to fully explain the reason behind the cold wave which has now gripped the entire planet. Temperatures continue to fall everywhere in the world as authorities ponder.
I've heard this one before.
Well, our job is done. Now it's up to the army to do what they can to help the population. Carla, you should get some sleep. You haven't closed your eyes in 2 days.
I have to get warm to do that. I'm solid ice from head to toe.
You ever consider buying a hat?
Yeah. Hey, look, can I get real with you here for a sec, Carla?
I think it's probably now or never.
I get the feeling you're hiding something from me on this Kane thing. Am I right?
I'm admitting it.
Yeah.
I can trust Tyler. He's my partner.
I found him, but I think he's innocent. I didn't say anything because I didn't want to get you involved, Tyler. You mad at me?
Nah, of course not. Plus, with everything that's going on now, I guess it doesn't really matter. Anyway, as long as you do what you think is right, you can't go too wrong.
I guess it doesn't really matter. It's the classic Vanessa was a fembot. Yes, we knew all along, sadly.
Sam, what are you doing here, babe?
There's a train leaving in 1 hour for Florida. It'll probably be the last one for a long time. I'll be on it, Tyler. With or without you. If you really love me, quit the police and come with me. When this cold stops, we'll get on with our lives. Our new normal lives.
In Florida?
It's time to make a choice, Tyler.
I gotta see this case through. I'm sorry.
It took me a long time to figure out who I was and where I belong, Sam. But now I know. I know there are people who need help and who are counting on me. My place is here with them. I feel like I'm a part of something good here. I love you, Sam. But I can't give up who I am.
Plus, Florida.
I understand. I don't know what's gonna happen on this planet, but I wish you luck, Tyler.
In the meantime, I'll be in the place most resilient to incoming climate change. The southeastern coast of the United States. Where were we, Carla?
I'm gonna go help Jeffrey and Doug. They're heading down to take a look in the southern sector to make sure everybody's out of there.
Tyler, as long as you do what you think is right, you can't go too wrong.
You know?
Good luck to you, Carla. Well, I don't know
She's
how it
always
works,
had a way with the words.
but I hope it all works out for you.
Oh, I'm ready. See, other games, they would just tell the story. That's dumb, dude. Indigo Prophecy lets you really immerse yourself in the action by constantly playing a bastardized version of Simon in order to truly engross yourself in the events happening on the screen. What? This has to be a dream sequence. I don't believe it. It must be a dream sequence. It's not a dream sequence.
Here we are. Are you sure you know what you're doing?
The Oracle's seen the child, just like I did. He'll be here to find her.
It's
any minute.
minus
I've got to get to her before he
55.
does. Wait for me here.
Give him your jacket, Carla! It's so cold. My man's wearing jeans and loafers.
I've got to find that girl before the Oracle does.
Oh, it's the classic high-octane music.
Sir? Sir? You can't go in there!
She dabbed.
Got to do this quickly. The Oracle will be here any second.
Stop or I'll shoot, please no. Well, what? I'm so stupid. Wait, she wouldn't be in the first room. By the way, it's a bit of a strange scene. Excuse me, are you the Oracle?
No, she's not the one.
See you later, little girl. That's the emergency exit, dummy. You know what? I think from watching the cutscene, I think she was in this room. Ugh. Tommy, I've gotta go.
Not the girl in my
Some
visions.
weird middle-aged man just busted into the room at my Catholic middle school. Yeah, it's minus 55. He's wearing Obi-Wan Kenobi's robes. No, I can already. That's not her. Orphanage. Whatever, dude. It's her.
You can't go inside.
Oh.
I've seen you in my dreams. You have to come with me. We have to leave here right now.
Did they have to write the end of this game in like 30 minutes
Not here
before they released the game? I've seen you in my dreams. You have to come with me.
So, I see you're still alive. I don't know how you've managed it, but that's of no importance now. Give me the child, and I will grant you a rapid death.
If you take her to the ones you serve, they'll use her to make slaves out of the entire human race.
This is Malf's
That's no
writing.
concern of yours. You'll be dead before that comes to pass. Give me the child. I don't have time to play with you.
Go out the window. The window. The emergency exit. Screw. I've done it. Nope.
I'm leaving you here. You mustn't move, understand? I'll be back soon to get you. I hope.
Oh, we're fighting. Please let me know what happens. I can't see. Oh my god. Why are you flying? You know, in an Isaac episode recently, I talked about the enduring legacy that The Matrix had when it came out. If you didn't believe me, and you know, you weren't like of adult mind in like the mid and early 2000s, this should really give you some kind of a baseline of how popular both The Matrix and Dragon Ball Z were about 15 years ago. He ran straight up the freaking telephone pole. This is absolutely unbelievable. This is written by an adult. I'm honestly rendered speechless. Partly because I'm in the middle of inputting 15 directions per second. And also because I just can't believe what I'm seeing on the screen. Oh, yeah, okay. Just absolutely unbelievable. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. He's punching the bricks away, dude. Oh my word. He's the one. Oh, little fever for the flavor on that one. They neutralized his energy with an equal and opposite energy blast. Wow, he's making it look easy. This is embarrassing. So, how many of these? Oh, okay, I got hit on that one. Don't make me do this again. I'm begging you. It never ends. Just hitting all the prompts and getting my ass absolutely beaten. Oh my god. Thank god I had a full bar. Yo, the little girl's gonna save me. It's the only explanation. Got him. It's the police. It's the bad police, too. It's the good police? It's the... I can't get over the fact that it's the exact move that the Dragon God does. Oh, that's where my story ends.
That's how my story ends.
Oh my god. This is the whole freaking thing over again. Well. Enjoy it. This is literally like 10 minutes long. And I can't even glance at chat. Because if I miss a prompt, we're going to be in the exact same situation again. Just revel in the incredible quality of what we're seeing here. Oh, shit. What's frightening to me is that, like, I know, it's from, like, a different era, But like, this is the remastered version. It's like, you wouldn't consider maybe not forcing you to do another 20-minute FMV Dragon's Lair thing would be the exact sort of thing you would want to handle in a remaster. I'm not saying you gotta remake the whole game. It's Mario Maker, dude. I just want, like, a checkpoint. Excuse me, I hit that. Don't even give me this. Okay, this is a classic Neo gets knocked down by Morpheus moment. Then he says, you know, he does the little kung fu thing. Where he puts his hand up and says, you know, come hither. Come here often. Points to the chest. Okay. We're still not... Okay, he's punching the bricks. I remember this part. Like, I know when we were talking about the Area 51 stuff, I said, can you imagine being an adult film critic and going to see a movie based on this video game? I have, like, the exact opposite opinion now, which is, can you imagine how fun it would be to be in the theater when this stuff started popping off? Okay, this is where we need an intense amount of focus. Just do me a favor, pretend you're watching like a speed run. So if we fail something and it takes 12 minutes, then it is what it is, you know? We're just setting the any % record. I love this part where they're horizontal but also suspended in space. Okay, I remember we get our ass kicked. Vince McMahon decreed that we lose this one. Please, I've done it. I've done it. I don't want to hit the button anymore.
That's how my story ends. I failed. Just before escaping with the Indigo child. I could have protected her and saved humankind. The Oracle was more powerful than I was. I don't know what happened next. To be honest, I'm just as happy now.
Here we go. Okay. Can somebody go on game FAQs? I would very much like an infinite lives hack. It's so goddamn long. No fail, no fail. Thank you. I know this is very whiny. It's also very annoying, though. The left blue is so hard to see when it flashes for like a microsecond. All the other colors are okay. Blue, depending on what's behind them on the screen, it's like it barely triggers an action potential. Like that right there, it doesn't even cross the executive function part of the brain. It literally only hits the subconscious. This is what it's like watching the NLSS. It's like you're constantly engaged because it's such an intellectually like challenging piece of media. You're constantly like preoccupied in two different directions simultaneously, just trying to understand everything. Is that a reference to Smash Mouth? When he said dread first, is that a Shakespearean quality pun about the lead singer of 1999's nu metal band Limp Bizkit? We're doing better. We got both of our lives still remaining. We punch the bricks. This might be my favorite scene in video games. It's just unbelievable. Please, just hit him with an energy burst. Okay, the bricks are done. We got 2 lives left. Get ready. Send them. Hey, NL, when are you gonna boo? Send them. If you don't boo bad levels, it's bad. Send them. Hey, send them. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. That's not a failure. Don't even get me started. Missed a tinted rock. Deflected. It's called Jeet Kune Do. Okay. Okay. I do resent having to hit the buttons properly just to get beaten up. Give my hands a chance to rest, please. Now focus. Got him. Now we have 2 lives to spare for whatever the heck happens here. Oh my god. Any chance he had a rosary in his pocket? No relaxation. I'm sorry, chat. I gotta focus 100% on the screen. Get ready. That's good enough. What? Well, that's how my story ends. Well, I see where Chris Nolan got a lot of his inspiration for Inception. He's doing it. Went into the Shadow Realm. He's done it! The perfect crime.
You found the child.
Agatha.
Humanity's fate for the next 10
I know it's not great, but it's rent controlled.
A new golden age, peace and security, or the reign of ice, of terror and death. We were right to have chosen you.
Manipulate?
You've been using me from the start, haven't you? You manipulated me so I'd find the girl for you.
Manipulated isn't really the word. Let's say guided. We intervened to protect you because we knew you couldn't.
She's a otherworldly spirit, but also very concerned with semantics.
You're not really Agatha, are you?
No, you're right. Poor Agatha died in her apartment. We've simply borrowed her physical appearance to allow us to communicate.
This with a lot of quotation marks.
What happened at the amusement park? I don't remember anything after the roller coaster collapsed.
You didn't survive the fall. We found your body and we resuscitated you. The truth is that you are dead, Lucas.
You brought me back?
We have certain expertise that may surprise you. Bringing you back to life was nothing exceptional for us.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to, you know, underestimate your powers.
And you succeeded. Now we can put her in a safe place. You've accomplished your mission well.
I refuse.
No, I don't trust you. Jade stays.
Jade?
You're committing a fatal error, Lucas. I'm going to have to eliminate you.
Oh, what is happening?
Oh, I forgot one small detail. When we brought you back to life, we added a module within your cortex. It's impossible to kill you, as you are already dead. I can, however, annihilate you. A simple touch from me, and you will be erased forever.
Of course.
There's no use trying to resist. I have control of you now.
I'm ready. But I'm beating it! Oh,
Get up, Lucas! Hurry!
Quickly, over here!
who is this? Well, I'm sure the manhole cover is gonna stop whatever the heck this is. That's the NYPD, by the way. This goes some places in the third act. Dude, it would not be a David game without some kind of secret base. You can't give me sensory overload like that and then like not give me some exposition or like some at least a conversation right now. There's like the vacuum of space has just sucked up all the story. David, what's happening? Hey, we built this base when we knew the Mayans were coming, blah, blah, blah. As soon as we got the prophecy about the Oracle, we're part of a secret society that's been preparing for this for centuries, blah, 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 just to get in the elevator. Just a long walk. Why is she silent through all of this? Oh, you talking about Jade? My daughter? She's like, well, it beats math class. It also would not be a David game without homeless people who are actually literal angels.
How did you find me?
Like metaphors for angels, but
man
maybe
got me.
also literally
He told me
angels.
you needed help.
Do you know who that man is?
I have no idea. He just told me we had to follow him. So, what do we do now?
I was kind of hoping you were the guy
Looks like
there.
we don't have much choice. Let's follow him.
You take her. She's heavy.
Lucas, you're safe and sound.
Did you get a new
Marcus,
voice actor?
How did you end up here?
They came looking for me. They explained everything, Lucas. I know now that you weren't crazy. I hope that you can forgive me for doubting you. I couldn't possibly have known that you were really...
What are you talking about?
Our host will explain everything.
Welcome to the camp of the Invisibles, Lucas. Come and take a seat by the fire.
Okay. I'm very eager to see what happens here. This is the payoff.
You call yourself the Invisibles?
Many of us are homeless.
Hey, what are you gonna do?
No one ever
Have you seen the price of rent these days?
Allows
Yikes!
us to see without being seen, and pursue our mission without attracting attention.
There's another clan besides the Orange Clan, isn't there?
The thing that took on Agatha's form wanted the child too.
We've only recently become aware of the Purple Clan.
The Purple Clan.
We know almost nothing about them. We suspect that some AIs acquired a sort of consciousness using the net during the 80s.
Naturally.
They want the Indigo child in order to become the dominant life form on the planet. First the dinosaurs, then man, now artificial intelligence.
Now what? That is pretty much what I'm thinking.
What do you know about the chroma?
It's a natural energy force, like gravity or magnetism, but it is infinitely more powerful. This force is in you, Lucas, and you've only discovered the smallest part of it.
I want to hear every line that you have.
Why has the Oracle committed all those murders?
The prophecy announced the coming of the Indigo child, but didn't specify when or where she would be born. That's why the Oracle did the ritual sacrifices, in order to touch the wave and listen for the coming of the child.
Of course. It's self-explanatory.
Every 7 years for nearly 2,000 years.
Who is really behind the Orange Clan?
Nobody knows for sure. It's said that there are
This is one of those story beats you gotta stand up for.
Administration, police, army, finance, the media. They control everything. Over the centuries, the Orange Clan has built an empire that runs the entire world.
What is the message of the prophecy?
It announces the birth of
Boy, sorry, sciatica, you know?
have the answer to all questions. And the one who hears her message will have access to infinite power. But if the child has not been heard before the final countdown, humanity will cease to exist.
So, what do we do now?
We must bring...
You know, it's just the bench, i.e. it's minus 55, it's cold.
That's where she'll deliver her message and complete the prophecy.
Where do we find this chroma source?
There are only 3 known to exist on the planet. The closest can be found on an old military base.
Is this
called
where Lucas
Wishida.
grew up?
Wishida? That's where I was born. My parents were scientists. They were working for the government.
Yeah, and that explains many things. In the 50s, an artifact was discovered that was not of human origin. It turned out to be a chroma source. We must bring the Indigo child there as quickly as possible, before she wastes away and dies without having delivered her message.
When do we leave?
Right now.
In 2
sorry.
hours. The time it'll take to finish preparations on your vehicle and to find you enough gasoline. It seems likely that the Orange and Purple clans will be waiting for you at Wishida. They will stop at nothing to prevent you from uniting the child with the artifact. We will take care of the child. And give
But
her
what if
a
these guys
proper
are like,
shelter. Hang on. There are
you
some
know, the
mattresses in
Maroon
wagon
Clan?
back there. I suggest you get some rest before you have to leave.
I don't want. What if these guys can combine with the child and then it's another, you know, apocalyptic scenario? Okay, fine, I'll say it. You take her, she's heavy.
I'm dead tired, Carla. I'm gonna take Bogart's advice and get some sleep.
I'm not even gonna
I think
question
I can sleep right now.
that
I'm gonna
he's
wander
dead,
around
but
and
he
get
still
some
has to
time.
sleep. Like, and honestly, what can you say? Like, at this point, you're just along for the ride. Okay, that actually might come in handy. Anything else? Another life, perhaps? No, just a meaningless train car? Yeah, maybe a trading card somewhere? Oh.
How's she doing?
She's finally asleep. She doesn't have much strength left. I did what I could, but she needs a chromosource real bad.
Don't we all, brother? Yeah, exactly. How is she tired? She didn't do anything. Being carried is hard work. I don't even want to know. I don't trust David, okay? Like, I think there is a very realistic chance that this is gonna lead to an 18+ moment.
Still not asleep?
No, I can't seem to relax.
It's hard to believe that it's all going to end tomorrow, isn't it? The fields, the forests, the cities, everything will disappear under the ice. And what's going to happen to us? It'll be like we never existed, like nothing important ever happened. Are you afraid to die?
Say it.
Not anymore.
If we're both going to die tomorrow, I want you to know something. I'm sorry that we didn't meet under better circumstances. Maybe if things had turned out differently.
Just at no point has there been any chemistry between these two except for the fact that they happen to be of the opposite sex.
Your lips are like ice. I love you, Lucas.
You what? All right. Yes, there is a little nudity on the screen. They're doing, you know, when a zombie and a human woman fall in love. As he really rendered the whole thing. They're still going. I can't fathom writing a review of this game, seeing this scene that I'm seeing right now and being like, oh, this is a new standard for mature narrative. Hold on, I gotta turn on my air conditioner. It's getting a little hot in here. It's critically acclaimed. Hey, Roka! You keep coming in here, you jump on the computer? I don't think so. By the way, UFOs, myth or reality? You can tell it's the 70s because he's got bell-bottom pajamas. Oh, Grandma left the TV on again. Stop or I'll shoot. They got the Ark of the Covenant in there?
Was going to burn, John. I'm sure of it. But he wasn't the one who started the fire.
John McCarthy,
Look,
Richard
Mary,
Nixon,
that's
Studio
just
Baker,
not possible, and you know it. Nobody can see things before they happen.
That artifact emitted a kind of radiation that we still don't understand. Maybe it changed something in Lucas.
That's nonsense. We analyzed everybody who ever came near that thing, and they all checked out fine.
We hit him with the
Don't you
analyzer.
think if it was the artifact, then we'd all be radiated, and we'd all
There's
have
a difference,
powers.
John. I was pregnant with Lucas when I went for the first time. Lucas was radiated by the artifact when he was still in the womb.
This is just ridiculous, Mary. I've heard enough. I'm gonna take a walk while you calm down.
Lucas? What are you doing there? Lucas? Lucas?
Did Lucas kill his dad? Now I see why they needed a lot of gasoline. Skirt.
There's the hangar. The base seems abandoned. Looks like we got here before the Oracle and the Purple Clan.
They're not far away. I sense their presence.
Jade's lost consciousness. She's at the end of her rope. We don't have much time. Are you sure that you don't want me to come with you?
I don't know what's going to happen, Carla.
I thought that was your thing.
Life for no reason.
Be careful. I need you.
Just absolutely unfathomable.
If I'm not back in 15 minutes, go back where we came from. Bogart will protect you.
Who the hell is Bogart? Is that the name of the vehicle? Look, the one thing that makes sense is that he doesn't need winter clothing because he's already dead. Her not having, like, any clothing on her legs definitely makes no sense. Yeah, brother, can't you just fly? Why don't you just fly over there? Oh, that's right, it's too windy. Requesting authorization. Ah, hell, don't worry about it. Just come on in. You gotta maneuver. There you go, to the button. What's up with her hand? Now, I'm waiting on a new character to appear. Maybe he's the... I was gonna say the head scientist in this lab. And he's gonna explain the Purple Clan's motivations.
1,000 years. For 2,000 years I've been awaiting this moment. The moment when the mystery is revealed to me. The answer to all questions. And it's you who brought me the Indigo child. What an ironic...
Oh, you take her. She's heavy.
The Orange Clan will make slaves of all humanity if they have the secret.
What difference does that make? We already control the world, Lucas. The child will give us ultimate power.
2 exclamation marks, huh?
Of the gods.
I'll never give you the child.
Your tiny role is finished. You can now disappear from the game. We thank you for all that you
That's
have
David
done
speaking to the player. At least I can actually watch this one. Oh, never mind. Here we go. Oh, diamond cutter! Huh? Huh? I cannot wait to see what happens when Lucas reaches 100% of his power. We're almost there. This guy is truly terrible at his job, just for the record. He's done it. What do you mean get ready? I've achieved maximum power. Oh! Magic missile, magic missile, magic missile. He fell in the portal. The portal to somewhere? The cauldron of green goo? I don't really know what that is. Might just be chili for the potluck dinner. Oh, my bad.
You are even more obstinate than we had thought, human. But the game is over.
Get it?
You and your race have lost. Your inferior species will disappear, like the dinosaurs before you.
Yeah, you made that metaphor already.
Intelligences will be the new dominant race on this planet. Thanks to the secret of the child, we will know all. We will be more powerful than gods.
Than gods. I'm too strong now. You can't stop me. Great! It is not like this. Great! Oh! It's anti-computer technology. Hit him with the malware bites. Oh, you've injected the inverted source code into my binary library. Oh, it's just that easy. You take her, she's heavy. That was the floor talking. I'm assuming we get up on this pedestal. Put her on the cosmic kidney bean. She'll say, like, be sure to drink your Ovaltine. It's the end of Lost in Translation. Get another TKO. If this just ends... It can't. There's got to be a moment where somehow Lucas and Carla try to live a normal life. That goes, well, that's how my story ends.
The cold went away, just like it had come, in silence. As if the Indigo child had turned the hourglass by delivering her message. Everything was just as it was before. I guess that means the lesser evil. The Oracle and the Orange Clan went back to their places of power in the secret government of the world, and the Purple Clan went back to haunting us on the net. I should be happy, I guess. I've been living with Carla for 3 months.
Yes.
She's the best thing that's happened to me in a long time. Yesterday, she told me that she's pregnant. Must have been that night in Bogart's underground base. That means that our child was radiated by the chrome at Wishida, just like I was in my mother's womb. I don't know what's gonna happen now. I'm the one and only keeper of the greatest secret in the universe. What should I do with all that power? Forget it? Put it in the service of humanity? I've never dreamt about being a god. I just want to live my life like anybody else with my wife and my child. I'm afraid that destiny might have another path in mind for me.
What are you thinking about, Lucas?
Oh, nothing. Extreme letterboxing. Yeah, what happened to Tyler, dude? I can't! That's Santa Monica by freaking Theory of a Dead Man, dude! You're gonna give me Content ID match! That's like one of the biggest songs of 2005! I had to turn the music all the way down to 0. Oh my word. That's without a doubt, I think, the absolute most insane plot I think I've ever seen in my entire life. The last hour contained three really, super Matrix-y sort of fight scenes. We snuck into Area 51, got irradiated by a chroma source. Also, we were irradiated by a chroma source in the womb. And then we died, came back to life because we got resurrected by the Purple Clan, which of course are artificial intelligences bent on getting the power greater than God's. We got a module embedded in our cerebral cortex that made it impossible to die. Impregnated the cop who was investigating us for murder with another baby that was irradiated by the chroma source. It's just unbelievable. That is the saddest special thanks of my entire life. I actually feel horrible for the fact that I've made fun of this game now that it says special thanks to my son Quentin for all the hours, evenings, weekends, and holidays we have not spent together. I promise I will never let that happen again. That's actually really, really sad. That's a huge oof moment. There's no doubt about that. Crazy ideas. Oh, Lord. You can definitely, you get a little bit of a feeling for like, it's the genesis of David, you know? It's got a lot of the things that you see in David's later games. Like, AI rising to prominence is obviously there. There's always, like, a relationship between a parent and a child, or, like, an adopted parent and a child. There's always some kind of Illuminati stuff happening. Like, you know, Beyond had it with the underground secret Chinese military base. There's always, like, some kind of supernatural, like, supernatural hobos, or, you know, Native American people can travel to the spirit realm. You know, there's always an element of the supernatural for sure. Weather also always plays a big role. There's always a lot of weather. The pissing, I can't deny that. And of course, also, this is happening in multiple David games now, but, like, CG bot. The fact that the main female lead and the male lead will always at least have intercourse, if not fall in love, and it will be completely undeserved. Like, to be honest, what's insane is that this makes Detroit look like a subtle social commentary. Whereas, you know, when I played it at the time, I was like, this is the most in-your-face piece of media I've ever seen in my entire life. Now I'm like, oh, he was restrained. It's not over, it's not a proprietary piece of media. For the world excluding Canada? Pardon me, David? Look at how much Theory of a Dead Man is on the soundtrack. You should never trust any creative professional who likes Theory of a Dead Man this much. That's a very simple rule. Yes, love TKO and Sandpaper Kisses. Let It Crawl. I'm gonna guess that is that's Tyler's theme music. No good. Dude, Nina Simone, that's a classic. Hang It Up. That was the basketball song. Of course, published by Babyfingers Music. Ooh, Just an Illusion. New 21st century version performed by Lee John. We never found out what happened to Tyler. Clearly he froze to death in the police station. He's done it. I gotta see the bonus content. Absolutely. It's gotta load the main... Oh, no, it just closed itself. Okay. So is there like... It updated, by the way. It updated. I don't know if it has something in the source code where when you finish the game, it downloads an update from Steam, but I'm not messing with you. It literally updated. It downloaded like a couple kilobytes from the Steam servers. Might have been cloud saving. Good point. Maybe they just released the expansion. Load in progress. Please wait. I don't even know what this means. You have to buy it. Anybody looking for a new desktop wallpaper? If anybody's looking, just hit the print screen button on your keyboard right now, and then find it and right-click set as desktop wallpaper. Sequences. So somebody said buy the dance. Just play? Hidden dance floor? Oh, it's in movies. Who's this guy? That's David Cage! You can't do that, David. That's... David, you're gonna get canceled. This is like at the end of a really intense play when all the actors come out and like take a bow together when like 15 minutes ago they were, you know, killing each other. It feels very bizarre. Just the best term for this is it's very bizarre. Cursed is also a great way to describe it. It's like, hey, you just watched Pulp Fiction. Stick around for the blooper reel. You shot Marvin's freaking head off. Cut with line. I should just hit watch. Why do I hit play?
Hey.
Hang it up. The kid has amazing form. It's actually Apollo Ono. How did I miss this? Oh! It's actually like a quintuple axle. Oh, it's a pretty impressive move. I gotta say, she's getting real close to everybody else on the rink, though. It's a little selfish. Like, she could have just cut that kid's femoral artery. We're still going, huh? Like, is she an ex-professional figure skater? This is incredible. Oh, watch out! Your turn. Alright, now just... Oh my god. In its own way, that's pretty impressive. Failed?
Yeah.
We have fun. Alrighty. We already saw all the other stuff. Movies. I gotta see them all. I gotta see absolutely every single one of these. Or do I?
Could it be a picture in my mind? Not sure exactly what I'll find.
I'm not on the table!
There's another place, another time. Touching many hearts along the way, yeah. Hoping that I'll never have to say it's just an illusion.
I don't ever want to see that face again. Don't worry, I've got my the overlay trigger is ready to go as soon as she puts her hand on, you know, one of the straps of her dress. This I'm telling you, there's a very high chance this gets muted. This seems like a JC Chazé solo track. So this just goes on like forever, apparently. Guillaume, if I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. Get Sam's dance on my desk by 4:30 p.m. tonight, or your ass is out of here. Oh no! Can I just show you this cursed scene? Why? Where did it go? I can't click on it. I can't click on it again. I'll just do it for a second. Did you see his face? His eye was poking out. Okay, I mean, yeah, she's naked. They're doing like the Austin Powers thing where they obscure your view with like furniture and stuff, but now she's just like naked as well. Yeah, and she's got a full bush, which, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, someone had to model that. Man, we still have so many bonus points too. That man was upside down. It's a Mario Maker level. Oh shit. Oh my word. A Fist of Takeo. Yeah, sure. Let's buy this. I spent my bonus points on that. This is like 5p.
Lucas is in danger. I've got no other choice.
6 degrees of freedom. Remember those guys? Yep. I mean, it's staggering how much work goes into a video game.
A human sacrifice.
What was that noise?
So, you see,
I'm Inspector Carligan. I'm in charge of the investigation.
What brings you here, young man? Tell me, what is your cage?
I like your face.
Universe than can be perceived by the naked eye.
All right. It's a heck of a teaser. You didn't have to get dressed up just to come into work, brother. The motion capture.
Moteur. Position. Et action.
Action. It's action. Reminds me a lot of behind the scenes of Dragon Slayer Dominus. This is probably from the Matrix soundtrack, and I don't want to get the entire Bermuda. It's not even better. That was motion capture of a man urinating. That's David Cage, dude. Please show me. They didn't show me. The settings. Absolutely. Remember that? Oh. Yep, the laundrette. The graveyard. There's Doc's Diner again. This is like the song my phone makes when it vibrates. Doc's Diner. Still as beautiful as the first time I saw it. In case you're not aware, this is also Doc's Diner. Oh, and then you put the snow filter on it. That's Lucas's apartment. No, it's Carla's apartment. That's Agatha's. Just let me out. This is the voices could be good though.
Tyler, somebody gets murdered every day in New York.
But especially when I'm on night duty. It's as if every psycho in the city has it in for me.
If you want a bitch, do it inside. That way I don't have to freeze to death listening to it. Sergeant Mitchell?
Yes?
I'm Inspector Carla Valenti.
Young lady, I haven't worked in investigations for a long
He's
time.
smoking.
I know that I can be much help. Because you can't locate the file, is that right? How'd you like to do some target practice with me?
Sure.
The government has declared a level 1 state of emergency.
A human sacrifice, of course.
Things are never quite what they seem. Lucas is in danger. I've got no other choice.
I don't want to, Marcus. Leave me alone. I am subject to a tyrant.
The bird is such a unique animal.
Where's Tyler's voice actor?
Kate? I'm Inspector Carla Valenti. I'm in charge of the investigation here. Would you mind answering a few questions?
So, you see, for the roast chicken recipe, I take my little chicken and I've got her. Oh, you there?
You've got a lot of guts, Mr. Kane.
Did he fart?
You think you're funny.
Man, that was edited like a Tim and Eric sketch. Yep, I remember it from the teaser. I just want to see David Cage playing basketball, please. Yep, no, trust me, I'm more than familiar with that. It's a Windows Movie Maker transition. And that's, I mean, that's that. Character gallery? Agatha. Absolutely correct. Played a pivotal role. This, of course, is Bogart. Introduced in the final 8 minutes of the game. Carla, everybody remembers her. Very questionable choice in Men. No idea who this... Oh, wait, was this Tommy? You came to Carla's apartment that one time? That's Carla, but indoors? I'm sure you're aware. This is Rasta Tramp. Not introduced by name in the game. Of course, the Cyborg, also introduced in the final few minutes. Pugsley Adams. Escaped from Gomez's clutches. Doug, you don't see him too much, but he plays a very important role at the start of the movie. Game. Garrett, of course, as well. You may remember his famous lines, "When can I go home?" In case you forgot who Jade is, she's the Indigo child. This is Jeffrey's outdoor outfit. He's wearing a Soviet military ushanka, and this is indoor Jeffrey, wearing far too many rings to be practical. John Winston, the man who pisses and dies. There he goes again. Of course, Kate Morrison, the waitress. Shell-shocked. the museum director, Professor Kuryakin. This is young Lucas Kane, you may recall. And this is Lucas Kane Elder, as possessed by the Oracle. Marcus Kane, his brother. But I know what you're thinking, where's young Marcus? There he is, right there. Thought you could sneak one by us, huh? This is Mick Carthy, the cop who let a murderer off because he saved another man's life. The Oracle, of course. You remember him for throwing the bricks that we punched out of the way. St. Thomas Nunn, one of my favorite lines in the whole game. Sir, you can't go in there. Tiffany Harper outdoor, of course. She's more of a homebody, but, you know, it happens. This, of course, is fugitive Lucas Kane. You know he's a cop, or a criminal, sorry, because he's wearing a hat. It's Tyler Miles. Loving life, feeling good. Captain Jones, who is dancing for reasons that I don't think I have to illuminate for you. Lucas Kane dead, of course. No comment on TKO. This would be the Mayan version of the Oracle that we saw in the other world. Tiffany Harper indoors, dancing as well. I don't even want to comment on Winona Ryder. They really got them all, huh? Oh, I forgot about the coroner. I'm sorry, Quentin. Stop or I'll shoot! Stop or I'll shoot, man. He had the most lines in the entire game, unfortunately. Character is a bit of a stretch. Oh yes, the Jaguar. And Agatha's birds. Well, we might as well. At this point, we might as well get the full experience. You're that classic Tyler and Carla dynamic. Unnecessary. Another great, maybe like a phone lock screen, if you want to tell everybody how much you liked Agatha in the game. Marcus. I really identified with Marcus. I could definitely see some people playing this in like 2005 and being like, yeah, dude, Marcus Kane. That's my... It really speaks to me. I'm not ragging on the concept art. Fahrenheit. The final countdown has already begun. Tyler Miles. Just lounging against his car. Don't say my man. Come on, give me some people. Where's the Oracle? Oh, Captain Jones! You see, he's a cop, and he has a donut. You might remember from his pivotal scene where he says, I got the mayor on my ass. Bravo! Bravo, Captain Jones. Don't try to steal this image. It has a watermark on it. Okay, can you look at my man's sleeves? What is going on with my man's sleeves? It's... Ah, yes. Tyler's 3 moods. Lover, cop, basketball player. I've only got 96 points left. Oh, they only cost 2 each. It's not that bad. Horny, groovy, and dialed. Ah, yes. Man, imagine buying the game because of this concept art, and then getting 98% of the way through the game, and being like, where the heck is this guy? It's the roller coaster scene. I remember. Oh my god, there's a lot of concept art in this game. Great. It's the evolution of man. Murderer, fugitive, dead. No comment. There is an extremely powerful early 2000s energy radiating from this picture. Point out Tyler's voice actor. I don't see him. You know how I know it's from the early 2000s? This little outfit right here. The open-collared white shirt with any kind of neckwear. This is what everybody looked like between the year 2001 and 2006. Which one of them is... Someone said False Dan. I kind of think this guy's got a little bit more of a Giesling vibe. I don't even want to... This is another 2000s piece of facial hair here. This doesn't look like Dan at all. He's just wearing a red polo fleece. He does kind of look like Dennis Reynolds. I'll give you that. You know, I gotta say, out of everybody in the photo, David has he's got the right style. I mean, the khakis are a little baggy, but, you know, it's kind of a timeless, simple look. And look at the swag. With the arms crossed, like, yeah, I run the show here. This is another great look with the thumbs in the pockets, but now we're getting a little bit too personal. But, like, any photo of me taken in this era, I look exactly the same. Like, I'm this guy right here. So, you know, it's a pot calling the kettle black situation. And probably photos of me from, like, the last few years. In 10 years, you'll look at them and be like, what's up with that? Anyway. Well, that's that. What a game. New movie. I would never. What are we gonna play next? Well, we only have like an hour and 20 minutes. I don't know what we're gonna play next week yet. What I will do is I'm gonna use the bathroom. And I'll put on some Lonely Trout Man and then I'll come back. Lonely Troutman. Oh, even Kate said I should play Prey. Sorry, it's very quiet. I can't figure out how to raise it, so enjoy. Did I miss the drop? That was post-drop, right? Sorry, I have a banana. I just want to eat it quietly. Yeah, for next week, like, I kind of want to continue on this, like, so... It's not even so bad it's good, but, like, campy adventure games. I don't know if it's going to be Omicron. I kind of think I got to keep, like, the David Cage spaced out. I also don't want to be the guy. Like, I mean a little disrespect to David Cage, because I'm sort of a fan of his games and sort of not a fan of his games, but at the end of the day, he has been making them. But I don't know if I should play Omicron. Like, here's what the Omicron description is on Steam. I have many things to tell you in very little time. I come from a universe parallel to yours. My world is desperately in need of your help. Only you can save us. Responding to the desperate pleas of a mysterious character from another dimension, your soul must enter the dark and futuristic city of. It literally just ends mid-sentence in the sales pitch. Hold on. Of Omicron. This heralds the beginning of an epic adventure through an increasingly strange and dazzling parallel world. It's an epic adventure storyline with an unprecedented depth and realism. Shooting and combat included in a real adventure game. A unique virtual reincarnation concept, also known as respawning. 220 minutes of dialogue. It is $1.50. This is the perfect storm that only David Cage and David Bowie could create. This game makes me want to kill myself, but I also feel compelled to finish it. This person has 12.7 hours in the game. This person has 49 hours. Played the S***T out of this game on the Dremcast. Open parentheses 2001. Entering Omicron for the first time was such a major experience. Especially for those days. A big town, people moving around. Use a cab. I remember always looking for more magic rings. Love it or hate it, but this game isn't a bad game! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. This might be a little much for me, honestly. Sorry, I gotta eat this banana. $22.6 hours, positive review. It's aged like mayonnaise. I bought this game in a box with CDs. I bought it also on GOG, and I damn sure bought it for Steam because this game rocks. It's the first one with lip sync. First real city simulator, blends heroically various games types in one. Has damn innovative story and is a bow towards mature players. This is great. No buts or anything like that. Buy it or you will suck. That is a fact. Oh my word. Dude, some of these are actually very, like, well-written, believe it or not. One of the greatest and most cerebral games ever. Way ahead of its time. Kindled my imagination when first playing it on Dreamcast when I was little and still holds a special grasp in my heart today. Underappreciated and not very well known. Perhaps this gem made by a game developer named Quantic Dream captures the heart of the strange and misunderstood. One of the first game developers to ever use a motion capture suit also has awesome music by David Bowie. I'm glad this game was available to download on Steam. What a pleasure. That's a nice, well-written review. Can I get a mouth smile on that, even if, like, my hunch is that I disagree with them? Uh-oh. There is simply no questioning the artistic integrity of this dated action exploration role-playing game. There's no question that the purity of vision afforded by the influence of the incomparable David Bowie is a driving force in the emotional tangibility of this world. Somebody got a thesaurus for Christmas. Can I hit you with that line one more time? There's no question that the purity of vision afforded by the influence of the incomparable David Bowie is a driving force in the emotional tangibility of this world. Always a leader in many frontiers, the digital in particular, one might easily forgive the less than fluid manner in which different game styles are meshed in ways later perfected but rarely with such passion. This can't be real. A screenshot has the presence of a painted work of art, a feat rare when this game was released. It is unflinchingly challenging with themes sexual and moral, that will bring the jaded player pause. What are you doing and why? For whom? A question this game seeks to explore, where only you can provide the answer. A rare game that suits its most notable collaborator. The daring and adventurous would be remiss in passing this game by. Do yourself a favor and study this piece, as it is of the time and timeless in its presentation. Am I having a stroke right now? All right. I have finished my banana. Let's play some Mario Maker for an hour and 12 minutes. Austin, 2.7 is going to take me longer than an hour and 12 minutes. You know it to be true. It can't fit. I have other streams that come after mine that I have to think about. Consider it a fail state? What does that even mean? Bear did not beat it in 20 minutes on stream. If you run out of time, you lose. That sounds like a good way to get my audience on my bad side. Sorry, guys. I know we're almost done, but I'm out of time. Dan beat it in under an hour? Okay, Bear beating it in 20 minutes, I sleep. Dan beating it in under an hour? I'll give it a try. Let's do it. You know what's nice is I can also put this VOD on YouTube then, and it means I don't have to record it in a video where I have to talk to myself for 100 years. Part of the VOD. Oh, I can't put the whole VOD on YouTube. That would be insane. There's a lot of digital nudity. So I've been playing a new style of Mario Maker, by the way, where I go to courses and I call it hot course roulette. I load up 3 hot courses, 1, 2, 3, in the expert level. So this is popular. Sorry. You'll see it soon. One night out in high heels. And then I search expert levels only. I hit refresh, and then I pick the most interesting level out of the 3. Like, for example, Evil Checkpoint House would probably be it. Then here. I mean, how could I not choose gotta go fast? Then here. Definitely I would play It's Trash. Then here. Okay, it's the same. It's the same levels. This one, I would probably take one of the Japanese levels. Although Wahoo Jump Speed Run sounds fun too. Hey, Lusty Jellyfish. Couldn't even get the words out of my mouth. Thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Let me just get the things changed over here. Alright. I will try to beat Austin's level. I'll even tweet about it as if it's a bounty. I'll hit you with one of these and go. Defeating Austin's hardest level in Mario Maker 2. Can you handle it? Question mark. Doubt it. And then a link to the stream. Now I've challenged the people on social media, and they always rise to the challenge. Hashtag ad, please. I don't have to put a hashtag ad as my own. It's obviously my own stream. Okay? Can you say Mario Maker 2 in the Mario Kart 8 voice? I can, but I won't be able to say anything else for like 25 seconds. Be Super Mario Maker 2! Something like that. Boing. Bruh. Okay. Bouncy bombs. I'm ready. Send it. I saw Austin. I mean, this is not a level where it's hard to understand what's happening, but I'm sure it's going to be damn near impossible to actually execute with fluidity. But I did see Austin make it, so I sort of know what you got to do. You got to use the bomb. Understood. You gotta escort the bomb over here. Go faster, please. It did take him 4.5 hours to defeat the level. He did have to do it without checkpoints, though. Sans checkpoints. That makes perfect sense. I'm done. Somebody said do a small jump on that one. That's a small jump, motherfucker. You come to my stream and lie to me? Sorry, I forgot I was putting this on YouTube. I meant mother fricker. That's just bad. I get it. You send the bomb from the right to the left, you use that to get over the top. I lost confidence. Sometimes when I freestyle, I lose confidence. This part alone took Justin 1.5 hours. That's like, you know, I appreciate that. After all the conversations that were like, oh, Dan beat it in 17 seconds. Watch out, it's gonna blow. Okay. Ah! I wasn't ready for the next series of obstacles there. Was NL the guy who told the story that at a party he was freestyle rapping and everybody was really impressed, but he was actually just rapping "It Was a Good Day" by Ice Cube? Yes, that is me. And Mouth, as ridiculous as the story sounds, Mouth can actually validate it. Okay. Great level design, Austin. That did indeed happen. Okay, maybe it's not that easy. I was at Mouth and another friend of ours' house when they were at a different university. And one of our mutual friend invited his friends from work who were younger, and like we didn't really vibe that well. But at some point a freestyle rap circle started, and I just did all of It Was a Good Day by Ice Cube, and like they were losing their minds. And I was kind of losing my mind, because I was stunned that nobody of these individuals who were there had ever heard of It Was a Good Day by Ice Cube, which is probably like one of the, I don't know, 25 most popular rap songs of all time. Austin, if you don't like watching people play your level, just go, you freaking backseater. Get out of here. It did also work on people in an Ultimate Chicken Horse episode. I can't deny that. So close. But yeah, I mean, Austin and Nick don't strike me as being that into rap music, and Robert strikes me perhaps as being one of those guys who's like, why would I listen to rap songs that aren't about New York City? There's a lot of rap songs about New York City. I don't need to debase myself by listening to rap songs not about the city I live in, which I can understand. If there was a staggering amount of media made about Vancouver, I would probably be more likely to watch, you know, only the Deadpool films, I guess. Nobody raps about Dallas. This one's for Dallas. Come on and raise up. What about the stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas. You get this. I've screwed it up. Go. Old Town Road. Is that confirmed about Texas? I always thought that was more of like a Wichita jam. Sorry, Wichita. Wichita Apple Bomb, you got it going on. Another rap song. Not about New York City. Kimberly Caldwell from American Idol is from my town. Yo, that name is embedded in my memory. Is that a blonde lady who came third on one of the first 3 seasons of American Idol? Yeah, babe. 7th place in the 2nd season. 7th, 3rd, it's the same shit, dude. Favorite rap song about a Canadian city? Yo, I didn't even get to tell you my anecdote. Kate and I were at the fireworks in Vancouver last night. The Festival of Light. They had a headline act. Cardinal Official. I don't know if anybody here follow Canadian rap music in the late 90s and early 2000s. I have to tell you, Cardinal Official probably put on the worst performance I have ever been, I've ever seen live, at least, in my entire life. He did the DJ Khaled thing, where you play 30 seconds of a song and then go, cut it! Except, like, not that many people know his hits to begin with. And then half of the songs were, like, not even his song. It was, like, somebody else's song, and he would say, like, how many of y'all know this one? And then he'd play, like, you know, OPP and be like, you down with OPP? Yeah, you know me. And we're like, Cardinal Official, that's not your song. You can't just perform a concert. Why would you just jump on it? And then do somebody else's song? I mean, I guess you can, but then, you know, he also went, how many people in Vancouver know old school hip hop? And I went, Cardinal Official. You don't get a cheer for that, okay? That's like, it's too easy. That's like asking, hey, Vancouver, how many of y'all out there have big dicks? Everybody's gonna cheer. Nobody wants to be like, well, I don't know old school hip hop. He also did a very NLSS bit. He said, how many of y'all are born in the 80s? And there was no cheering because everybody was ignoring him. And then he said, how many of y'all born in the 90s? And like 4 people cheered. And then he went, how many of y'all born in the 2000s? And then like 4 or 5 people cheered. And then he was like, all right. And he just played another song. It was pretty bad, to be honest. He also played We Are the Champions and then said, I don't know if y'all know this, but the Toronto Raptors won the NBA championship this year. And then it was met with an incredibly muted response because we don't live in Toronto. At which point he said, we did it! And nobody cheered, and the rest of We Are the Champions just kept playing in the background. And I was like, I get it, man. You probably play a lot of shows in Toronto, and I bet that crushes in Toronto. But in Vancouver, nobody was like offended by it, but it was just like, it's not your city, dude. Or it's not the city that won. It was pretty bad. Oh, thank you, Cedric Fluffy. Thank you. It's just, he did things that were like too easy, you know? Hey, hold up one finger in the air if you like Vancouver. And I'm like, dude, you've been performing for 20 years. That's all you got? Hold up one finger in the air if you love the city you're in? Come on, you gotta bring some heat, brother. Alright, we should... That's my anecdote, but we should probably focus a little bit. Send it. Sendo. Yes, the weird noise that you can hear is known as a shower. Do not fear. Send it. Send it. Send. Send. Big send. Up and over send. You mean that's not your water heater about to explode? I'm pretty sure my water heater is like 60 feet below where I presently am sitting. So if it explodes, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be okay. Austin, you get out of here with your discourse, okay? I don't even take you seriously because you watch ZFG, and he's a cheater. He uses glitches in his speedruns, which just completely undermines the spirit of playing with a randomizer to begin with. I think I don't know gamer memes. He's done it. Closer. I mean, this. I'm sure that once we get over there's a checkpoint, so I'm not sweating it. It's progress. It's progress. I agree. It's okay. They have ball players too. I didn't hold the button. Extremely lucky. That's bullshit, dude. You planning to finish this today? I don't know. It's up to Austin, to be honest. It's a scary thought. It's up to Austin like 3 weeks ago. Dan replying that every tweet in the thread just reaffirms how wholesome he is. Yeah, it also reaffirms that my man needs to get a life. Am I right? I mean, come on, there were like 400 tweets in there. I'm just messing. Send it. Okay. No tricks. Dan said Rivals was canceled. Yes, this is correct, unfortunately. Everyone is bummed, but, you know, moving on with their lives. It does suck, though. So close. If this is the first you're hearing about it, I apologize. It has been said, but I apologize for the fact that you haven't heard it. So close! So close! Oh, dude. The first part of this... You know what I love about an Austin level? This is what I was going to say, but I'm going to dress it up a little bit for entertainment value. One of the things I love the most about an Austin level is, like, once you finish a section of it, you've actually improved your Mario Maker skill permanently. Like, every Austin level you beat actually makes you, like, more qualified to handle other levels. Like, before Austin levels, I was not comfortable spin jumping on thwomps. Now I'm, like, more comfortable... That's not how you pronounce that, but now I'm more comfortable spinning on thwomps or spikes or spinies, whatever, than I am, like, talking to my own parents. I am more dangerous without the spikes. It'll work. I don't know, you keep saying small jump. How about safe jump? What do you say about that, Austin? How about safe jump? Beautiful. Like, this is a wonderful section. More? You son of a bitch. You're a son of a bitch. I thought for sure that would be that'd be a moment of safety. A moment of respite. Then you put the metal hash browns there. You're getting way better. Don't patronize me. Just call me a piece of shit. Slap me in the face a little bit. Spit in my mouth. It's the strength of the small jump. It is pretty cool. Like, it feels very fluid. At least it's not like 1-6 where I spend half an hour trying to beat the level in an impossible way that I still think I'm like, it might be possible. Now that I'm committed to beating it, can you tell me, like, are you being sincere? Did Dan beat this in under an hour on his show? Dan didn't play this lump foul. And I'm the fool. He did, but it was 59.59. Yeah. Yeah, I'll believe that. Got a freaking bridge to sell you if you believe that one. That's the spirit, baby. No! Austin, just put a fucking mushroom in here. Just wait, what's the harm in putting a single mushroom? Like, whatever. Send me. Yeah, just put a star. The mushroom is like a skip button for a single obstacle. How's that for some philosophy? See ya. It's alright, we're getting better. It's the strength of the small jump. The strength of the tiny jump. It's King Crimson, sweetheart. The hashed browns and the bobby bombs. The dumbest dog will sing. You'll beat the pup with a tiny jump in the court of the Austin King. Dum 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 ticka 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 tum tum tum. I was so dialed, dude. Dude, this part, oh, I'm already at Chef's Kiss levels here. King Crimson's on Spotify now. Best playlist, dude. King Crimson, Queen, and Two Princes by the Spin Doctors. Yeah, this bomb, it requires a spin jump. That's what I said now. This bomb also requires a spin jump to get ahead now. Spin on him, spin on me. You wanna beat the level, gotta spin on 3. You gotta spin the bombs again. I lost myself in the improv, to be honest. But if you can do that while performing the greatest freestyle rap of all time, then you can do it when you're dialed. Yo, you got it right. Two Princes, Queen, King Crimson, and the Ace of Spades. Oh, he's done it. And 10 by Pearl Jam? Sure. Chat, what's the best Metallica song? I gotta tell you, I still think it's one. Like, I get down with a Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppets, sure, of course, Enter Sandman. They play it at every middle school golf tournament, but it's still a great song. But one is like, it's pretty great. Ride the Lightning is really good. Although I'm pretty sure I always thought Ride the Lightning meant like give it your all. I'm pretty sure what it actually means is die via electrocution. I think I've been misreading that song for a while. But really all I hear in that song is a whittly 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 whittly. Ah! That might be my favorite Metallica guitar solo, though, I'll admit. Send, 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 bonk, yas. Okay, easy money. You gonna watch Ultimate Finals tonight? I don't watch other people play video games. I have a wife. Oh! No, honestly, like, post-stream, I got some videos to record for sure. Try to maybe actually have, like, a good Streets of Rogue episode for the first time this century. And then, hoping I could sneak out, maybe do some Rayquaza raids, because I've still only done 2 Rayquaza raids, brother. I want more Rayquazas. No, I don't want... First off, people are always like, hey, add me as a friend. We can trade. No, we can't. Unless you see me in public, in which case you'll be hearing from my lawyer. You gotta become, like, best friends in order to trade with no geographic restrictions. I'm not best friends with anybody, and there's, like, a staggering amount of people I've exchanged gifts with, like, every single day on the platform. You gotta be ultra friends. Okay, not best friends, maybe. I gave you a 10% discount. You know that's not the person who gave me the discount, because the discount was $10. It was not a $100 lunch, it was 1.5 tuna sandwiches. Vancouver's expensive, it's not that expensive. Sandwiches are pretty good, though. Hello, Ruka. Ruka, if you jump on my computer to turn it off right as I beat the level, I'd be very upset. Oh. Send. It's a tough obstacle, dude. One thing you can say about this, it's not easy. Yo, dude, do you think you can go, I don't even think you need to step on that one. Austin, I'm breaking your freaking level, dude. Banana-chan, get out of here. Get ready for the freaking skip of the century. Easy send. Yoink! Talk about the ninja stuff? Okay. Who cares? I know it's a radical opinion, but I've been streaming and playing video games on YouTube for 100 years. Something that, you know, I never besmirch my fellow content creators for voicing their opinions. I will just quietly feel to be their intellectual superior for being an extreme centrist myself. But you don't have to have an opinion on every minor issue that may or may not concern you. You know what I mean? This is a titanic shift. A monumental quantum leap on the shifting tides of the streaming and online media creation landscape. Maybe. You know? If it's a shifting sand, then I'm a desert boat. Excuse me, my son. Do not scratch up my leg. Hey. He wants the wet food. You have dry food. You go here. Prepare yourself for some meows. We're gonna get a lot of meows here. A quantum leap is small. A quanta leap is small. A quantum leap could be any magnitude. Send them. This is the one. It's a tough level. I definitely do not think we will beat it by 4. So prepare to leave this stream unsatisfied. But if you're a longtime viewer, you should probably be accustomed to that to begin with. The clear rate on the level is 0.16. So I don't know, that's like 1 in every 680 lives or something like that actually ends up clearing it. $16 per 100 people. Might want to check the arithmetic work on that one. Pretty sure that that is incorrect. Send them. Dude, are there any people from Croatia in chat, by the way? Because Croatia was the country that performed the fireworks last night. I had some kind of traditional Croatian meal that I won't hold against your country because it did come out of like a cafeteria style serving. But it was like a beef log served with couscous and like I don't know, maybe like a tabbouleh. And I believe it started with a Z. What did I eat? It had a reddish orange sauce on top of it. Oh, it's called Zeetloaf. I have not seen the trailer for The Irishman, but, you know, I'll watch just about anything with a pedigree that comes to Netflix, because we're not really, like, spoiled for choice these days. But the only upcoming movie I care about at all... Ah, Sevapi! I think that was it! Sevapi! Is, the movie where Willem Dafoe tries to figure out why Robert Pattinson spilled the beans. The mystery of why'd you spill the beans has... It has, filled my mind. I gotta know why he spilled the beans, dude. Man's punching him, and in the background there's like tentacles. It looks like a high-octane thrill ride. I can't... That jump is killing me, man. You would have skipped this level 1,000,000 times by now. I've addressed this concern many times, but this is a bad faith and ignorant argument. I don't mean ignorant in that it is rude. Oh, thank you, Tylor, by the way. I mean ignorant in the sense that, you know, Of course, I wouldn't have booted, but I would have skipped it in endless, because this is way too hard. This is not a, this is not an endless expert level. It's got a 0.16% clear rate. If I got this in endless expert, I wouldn't be mad, but I would be annoyed for sure. I'd be like, where's my, like, 8 to 15% clear rate levels? Okay. Austin said, you're going too fast, start slow. Start slow, do it in one motion with no hesitation. You know what? No hesitation is just good advice for this level in general. Look at that. That part is good. There should be a checkpoint there. Definitely should be a checkpoint. Well, right about there. You know what you should do, Austin? For your hard levels, you should actually, now that they've upped the level cap, you should make training versions of them. So for this level, the first screen could be its own little mini level with 3 checkpoints. And then once you master that, you move on to level 2, you move on to level 3, then you play the whole thing in one go. How about that, Austin? It's free levels. Are y'all gonna play Armello tomorrow? I don't really want to play Armello with Josh. You have to be very particular with the Josh games. Anything with words on the screen, he gets very intimidated. He starts to think that the game's trying to say that it's better than him or is smarter than him. You know, I don't play video games to read, yada, yada, yada. What is this game trying to say? The game will say something like, press the B button to accomplish task. Then he'll ask me, hey, what button do I press to accomplish task? Then Mouth will be like, yeah, what button do I press to accomplish task? And I'm like, Mouth, don't encourage him. Come on. That's true. I forgot Josh is a furry now. So he might be a little bit more positive. Might be a little bit more open to new experiences. Alright, wait. This is the one. Dial in. Don't forget. They got ball players too. Alright, here we go. This is the one. I've been watching enough of Dan's Mario Maker so that I know what you say when you're about to... when it's clearly not the one. But you want to keep people engaged anyway? Yeah, this is it right here. Oh, I get it now. Alright, this is it, kid. You don't get out of Skokie, Illinois by taking a crack of the bat and missing the ball with a 3-2 count. You just don't, okay? You got, okay, dial in. Easy. Okay. Easy. Easy. No, I have never been to. I've never been to Chicago. Perhaps Go Fest 2020. If we win the lottery to be invited to catch virtual pocket monsters. Ever been to Washington, D.C.? I've not. I had the option. There was a field trip my high school did that did a bus trip to Washington, D.C., but it was like $400. And I was like, I don't really want to pay $400 to go on a bus trip to the American Capitol building. Okay. No! We were so close. I've been to a few American states. I've been to Pennsylvania a few times, New York a few times, Washington many times, Massachusetts a few times, Oregon once. These aren't even counting the drive-through states. Been to California many times, that's true. Had to spend a night in Minnesota once. Due to bad weather. How did I find the UK? I thought the UK was, I mean, I was only in London and Old Windsor. Would not deign to pretend that I know all about the UK just from that, but I mean, I had a good time. We went to lots of tourism, or lots of tourist-friendly stuff in London. You know, St. Paul's Cathedral, Buckingham Palace, Westminster Abbey, and the Tower of Big Ben. Was Westminster Abbey, the Tower of Big Ben, the rosy red cheeks of the little children. Not so much that last one, though. The only thing I will say is that I was surprised in London, and we probably, like, maybe were missing out on it. But my impression of England was like, hey, this is it's the Cup and Goblet. It's a pub that's been open since, like, the 1300s. And then when we went there, every pub was called, like, it's a Cup and Goblet. It's been open since the 1300s. And then they all were owned by the same corporation and had exactly the same menu consisting of sausages and meat pies. But that might just be, you know, the area of London we were in. He's done it. What the hell do you want from me? Okay. I understand. Don't get me wrong, by the way. I can go down with, or I can get down, I should say, with a meat pie. I love a meat pie. I got lost there. I understand. I've done this obstacle. But then instead of telling me where to go in the city, whenever I posted, like, hey, we're at this kind of crappy pub, everybody went, oi, mate, that's not a pub. Rent a Mini Cooper and drive to Brighton. I'll serve you a fried fish out of an old newspaper. And I was like, hey, man, that doesn't really help me. I've got business to handle in the city. If you could just give me some restaurant recommendations that are actually within like 100 kilometers of where I am, that would be highly advantageous. My only regret of when we were in England is I missed out. We just ran out of time, but I was like, I really wish we had tried some highly rated Indian food. Because, I mean, we have good Indian food in Vancouver. Especially like the south of Vancouver. But I mean, it's London, you know? It's one of the world-class Indian food cities. And we missed out. Okay. Here we go. Next time. Here we go. It's okay. They got ball players too, kid. Ah! I did eat at Greg's. Thought Greg's was totally pretty decent for like an incredibly fast food sort of establishment. I had several bacon buddies. Oh my lord. I ate at Yo Sushi, and I cried once when I got my food, and then once more when I got the bill. But that's a little bit of Pacific elitism, perhaps. Go. No, you sent it in the wrong direction, you son of a... We don't need to get English Nando's. Because we have Nando's in Vancouver. I don't get it that much. Because Kate is not really into it. And now, I'm not really into it either. Because it's not really, like, the healthiest meal. Although you could definitely do worse. But it's not really, I think, how the human body works. It's not like you eat a son of Baconator and your body's like, well, at least it's not a real Baconator. 20 minutes. I have gotten the Nando's hot sauces in the grocery store a couple times. Oh, they are delicious. Look, you can say Nando's is bad, but I honestly disagree. Like, rotisserie chicken in Canada has been dominated by this chain restaurant called Swiss Chalet for way too long. That kind of sucks, but if you're born in Ontario, you have a soft spot for it. Nando's is like, it's a standard deviation better than that. Salamanca. Saint Hubert? Okay, Saint Hubert is also good, but they don't exist in Ontario anymore. They got bought by Swiss Chalet, right? I don't know if Pollo Loco is a thing in Canada, but I'll tell you, I never heard of it, so I would hazard a guess not a West Coast thing, at least. Oh, don't the Vancouverites hate Swiss Chalet, and I don't blame them because it kind of sucks. However, if you're from Ontario, Swiss Chalet is like it's relatively well liked, especially once you get out of the cities. Yes, I like the Chalet Swiss. I like the sushi because it never hit the frying pan. The Chalet Swiss is the French name for the Swiss Chalet. You really gotta hand it to Austin, like... You have to little jump there. Hilarious. Or a mid jump, maybe. Like, the fact that he actually beat this level without checkpoints is actually incredible. The other thing that's really funny is when he died at the end and smashed his controller. I laughed because I was like, you built it, dummy. This good stuff. We have fun here. I dropped it. My hands just happened to be moving downwards, and then simultaneously I dropped the controller. I happened to be moving my rotator cuff towards the corner of my office at the same time. No, I'm teasing. Just trying to get back at you for a little bit of the grief that's happening to me. Is this like the end of this screen? Or is this where you hit a checkpoint? Or not a checkpoint, but a place you can stand? The pipe? I haven't seen the pipe because I've been focusing on the 1 pixel bombs. No, you... You don't need to pay me bits to get me to go for another hour. It basically depends on Kate's schedule. I would never step on her schedule. If she says you can go another half hour, you can go another hour. And it won't put her out. Ah! Then maybe we will. Otherwise, you know, we'll tackle it on YouTube or at a later date. What? I'd like to submit a dev report, please. Soft lock. There will be more Mathis and Dan Mario Maker videos, but they won't be this week because Dan was away. You know, that's the thing. Those videos is 3 men in their 30s. Things come up, you know? No, they're not always gonna be there, but they are some of my favorite videos to record on a weekly basis. Yeah. Austin, it's called test-driven development. You gotta learn how to build assertions into your level. Feed Ruka wet food for good luck? No, I actually need to go buy some more wet food. Our cats are honestly prima donnas. Tomo likes X dry food, X wet food. Ruka likes Tomo's dry food, but his own type of wet food. And it's like, keeping their diets steady is, I mean, it's a quadruple digit IQ move. But I think, honestly, like, the reason that Ruka likes Tomo's food is because he eats out of Tomo's bowl as, like, a display of dominance or something. I don't know. I just think about it sometimes, like, if I were a cat, I might concern myself with minutia like that, because what else are you gonna do, you know? You don't have a lot going on. I can't spend my whole day policing, you know, what bowl they're eating out of. I got my own bullshit to worry about. He's done it? He's not done it. Do we have water left? We do, okay. Next death equals a quick hydration break. Please let me die. I'm so thirsty. Thank you. This is glug glug glug. That's the good stuff. Just sip the scissor. I gotta get a smaller water bottle. The lip on that one is like a Coors Light can. I don't need the wide mouth. Creatine is a diuretic, but it's not really that big of a deal because I drink a lot of water, and perhaps more importantly, I don't take creatine. So really, I should be mostly insulated from the effects of the creatine. I just wanted to see what it would feel like. I took creatine today. More power to you, brother. Doesn't, I mean, it obviously wouldn't bother me. Quite the opposite. Get it. See ya. Turn in your natty card. You don't need creatine. All you need are, you wake up in the morning, you take some BCAAs, maybe a little nootropic of bulletproof coffee. Wake up looking like Ronnie Coleman. More like Gary Coleman. Gary Coleman is dead, dude. That's not cool. He was a gamer icon. He was in Postal 2. Or Postal 1? You son of a bitch! Not Portal 2. That was GLaDOS. We were so close. I gotta be honest. Austin, you're good. You don't need to make any more levels. Oh, last week I was like, hey, make some more levels. I think, honestly, you retire. It's the third time the bomb got stuck in the spring. That's the fourth time the bomb has been stuck in the spring. Kill me. Kill me. Hey, Kate, what are you going to play on your stream? I think 2.7 is doing to me what 2.6 did to Dan. Where I'm like, you know what? Maybe this is too far. 2.6 tilted Dan so hard he came into the Team Unity Discord and went like, Austin, what the hell are you doing? 2.6 was impossible. The middle of it was like, it's a puzzle that cannot be solved. And everyone was like, well, whatever. Now I'm gonna be popping into the Discord like, who hurt you? That's what happens when you watch too many speedruns. You start making levels like this and you're like, I don't know, I'd say this is like a 2.5 out of 5 difficulty. I mean, it could be harder. In all due respect, there's like a lot of, it's just mostly anger talking, but still. The bomb got stuck in the spring. What does that mean? I'm too fast. The bomb gets kicked into the spring at Mach 500. It doesn't work. Oh, excuse me, Lewis Hamilton? You're driving our Formula 1 vehicle too fast. We designed it to be slower. Can you, the car can't handle the skill of the driver. Can you just cool it a little bit? Hey, this is Bud Selig. Barry Bonds, can you stop hitting so many home runs? It's not fair for the rest of the league. Hey, Alex Ovechkin, you can't be on the ice for more than 6 minutes a period. It's not fair to the rest of the teams in the Metropolitan Division. The New York Rangers are on the other line, and they're really upset at how badly you're embarrassing them. Can you just slow it down with the goal production? Is that the kind of society we have? Instead of telling good people, keep it up. You're excellent. we tell them, hey, slow down. You're making the normal people feel bad. Friday night, I'm thinking that we just might. I don't remember the rest of it. I got stuck in the spring. Oh, sure, it's really just a, more or less, it's just a magnet at this point. Never seen it before, by the way. Whoa, how'd you do that? I've never seen it before. I'll just watch for 4 seconds, so you'll see it. Here it comes again. Oh, I didn't get to see it that time because I died. That one's on me. Is there a reason to be spin jumping here? Matt, this doesn't concern you. You missed the introductory lesson, Matthew. Suffice it to say, there is a reason to be spin jumping here. That one's on me. What do you prefer, this or don't move or I'll shoot? This. But I was genuinely thinking about it. Blue Toad jumps higher? That's bullshit. Everyone knows Luigi jumps the highest. He's the tallest. Sure. Dude, I watched the entire run of I Think You Should Leave on Netflix again, which was a big time investment. The entire series is about 90 minutes long. And I feel inclined to say uneven, but actually very, very good. I liked it a lot more the second time, to be honest. A lot of good. What's your favorite sketch? I'm partial to Baby of the Year. I think it's really good, but I also Honk If You're Horny is really good. But I gotta go, like the whoopee cushion one gets me really good. Where the guy goes, "What's next? Gonna drop a meatball down my pants so I think one of my nuts fell out?" Not you, Tomo. We're so close, dude. Door that opens both ways is also very good. Old man giving car ideas. It's a good one. That's actually, you know what? The one that gets me the most is when they go to the party and they're like, let's just tell them the babysitter screwed up and that's why we're late. And then they go, he goes, yeah, sorry, we're late. Babysitter, she's so stupid. Oh, what happened? It's just some kind of hit and run situation. Oh, really? Is everyone okay? Well, you know, someone died, but it's okay. Because the cops said, like, they weren't even, like, a real person. Like, they don't even matter. Like, they're not supposed to be here. Again, just the verbiage gets me every single time. a good show. Now that I've ruined the surprise behind about 80% of the sketches, go ahead and watch it. Kate's waiting. Kate's live. Here's our final attempt, boys. This is a great example of, like, be careful what you wish for. We got one more attempt. We could have played something else. We could have made progress. Instead, we saw one screen of Austin's level. Now I want to die. I'm gonna hit you with one more. 2 screens. Sorry, 2 screens. All right. Bounced twice on the last bomb. Okay, one more. All right, that's actually it, though. Well, I will see you tomorrow for the Northernlion Live Super Show. What are we going to play? I have no idea. We finished Indigo Prophecy. That was a fun time. I'm going to send you over to Kate now. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. I'll see you tomorrow.